I'm Sue Elliott.
And I'm Ed Holen. Welcome to this week's edition of the Olympia Insider, where we've actually passed the halfway point in the legislative session, and soon we'll be closing in on the actual end of the session.
In fact, today, by 5 o'clock, if bills haven't passed their House of Origin, it's going to be too late and they'll be dead for the session.
The good news is many of our bills are actually moving. The bill to create the ABLE Act in Washington State, both the House and the Senate bill are moving at this point in time.
The Dan Thompson Land Trust bill is moving both in the House and the Senate.
And the bill to establish the parent-to-parent program in state law, both the House and the Senate bill are also moving.
Right, and then Senator Oban, he's really worked hard with us and others to create a protection bill for people, that it's going to add some additional case managers so that they can go visit people more often and have a caseload of 1 to 30, where the other case managers have a caseload of 1 to 75 and up. So it's hopefully it gets through the House also.
There are many other bills that you may be interested in. We'd invite you to check out the bills of interest at the Arc of Washington's website to find the most up-to-date information.
And today is Power Up Family Day.
Families will be coming down here to talk to their legislators, to tell their story, and to make the important point about the services and supports that they need as they raise their sons and daughters.
And here are some of the things families want legislators to know.
So the We Care Coalition organizes advocacy on behalf of infants and toddlers that are birth to 3 that have developmental disabilities and delays. So the thing that we're pushing for this year is the majority of the funding for early intervention services in our state is in the public school system, administered through the Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction. And what we're asking for is that OSPI and the school systems work together with DEL, the Department of Early Learning, to coordinate services to infants and toddlers with developmental disabilities and delays. We have limited resources to provide these services. 87% of the school districts contract out with other organizations to provide the direct services to people. So we just want to make sure that those resources, those limited resources that we have, are coordinated in the best way possible.
Families need support, and we need to make sure that families have the supports in place that they need, whether it's through respite or personal care or early intervention. All those things are really important for making families stronger.
Well, we came here to speak to our legislators, of course, about everything that's going to enhance the lives of people with just developmental disabilities, but our biggest focus is access to the world. My grandson's in a wheelchair, and we find it very, very difficult to access many places that everyone else does. If you're an incontinent person in a wheelchair, there is nowhere in the public sector for you to take care of your incontinent issues and get any personal care. So this limits where Stacy and I can go and how long we can be away from home. It also limits his ability to work a full-time job without some kind of incredible special accommodations, which right now there is no funding for. So this is why we're here today, to try to open up the world so he can have a full life.
And remember,
el cambio se hace cuando participamos.
Hi, I'm Sue Elliott.
And I'm Ed Holen. We'll get this right sooner or later.